The tracks and series that I've raced, like the highest level, have been like WKA, SCUSA, USPKS. Like going down to Homestead is completely different. I still have to get used to that track. Newcastle, I've had the fastest lap time there. First time I went down there, which was last year. Amp's my favorite track because it's more like a roller coaster. It's not flat. There's just so much elevation change, and it's so fun. Hi, I'm Raiden Nicols, and I'm 12 years old, and I drive X30 Junior at Atlanta Motorsports Park. The X30 Junior kart is a full-size kart with a two-stroke motor that has approximately 23 horsepower. I've raced in the X30 for about 6 or 7 months now, and I moved up from the KA and raced that for a year prior.
I think one of the key aspects of what we've been able to do in motorsports is to have a great bond between myself and Raiden, being able to work very closely together on not just the go-karts, but what he's seeing from a driving standpoint, whether it is something that I see that he needs to do differently or something that he is seeing or feeling on the go-kart that he wants to see changed. That has really played key to our success, I think, in the sport, and being able to be that very close bonded father-son team that's out there. So we got here right about 7 o'clock. It's typically what time we show up for race days. Make sure we can get in, get everything set up, and then go around and not just talk to our neighbors, but check on other people who haven't raced as long to help them out and make sure they can get started and are good to go for the day. We're about to bleed the brakes just to make sure that the brake fluid is fresh. I'll loosen it up. So there's no surprises during practice or the race today. And this is a process that I've just now started turning over. Let me know when you're ready. All right, ready? So you got first by 22.8 seconds.
Okay.
How'd the go-kart feel like that? I'm listening.
Felt grippy enough. Tires came in pretty early, but stayed about the same.
Okay.
Just try to keep it on the damp a little bit.
Yeah, so you were able to still go in the wet?
Yeah.
Okay. I was worried because I had put the air pressure up a lot knowing that it was still raining.
Yeah.
So when it stopped sprinkling and the sun came out, I was pretty concerned that we might be too high on air pressure and too grippy. Mm-hmm. But still, I mean, overall, everything still looked really good. Mm-hmm. So I've always liked to kind of work on things, but I picked it up over time from when he was a kid kart. You know, you show up at a race and you start asking questions and you learn and make mistakes and stuff. And then just over the years, as he's gone through the different classes, I've learned not just his driving style and what is required to make the changes on the karts, but how to make the changes on the karts pretty quickly in between sessions. There's just a lot of processes and steps that make it more efficient, and you learn those over time by doing them. You make mistakes, you learn from those mistakes. Try not to make them again. He got pushed from behind. He ran into the tire barrier down there, pretty square. It bent the steering column. So I'm in the process of replacing the steering column, and then after that I'll reattach the tie rods, make sure everything is square and straight, and try to put it all back together. Motorsports and the way it's structured today really teaches the drivers that success comes through hard work and dedication to the sport. There are very few participation trophies. It is really, if you win, you get first place, or second, or third. After that, you rarely get anything. So you have to be able to put in the work. You can't just show up at the track on that day and expect to succeed because somebody else on your team did really well. It's you and the competition.